Hey people, today I have with me this little run meter, and I plan on installing it onto this thermostat because I have two oil tanks in the basement, two 275s. So the only way I can tell how much fuel I'm using is to go down there and dip one of them, because they're piped together, and then multiply by 2, and then I know how much fuel is left. But of course measuring isn't the best way to, the most accurate, but it'll have to do, and certainly the gauge isn't any good at all. So my plan on the back side of this wall is a closet right here. So it's only a very small distance, and I'll end up putting the thing in the closet, but I'm going to dry fit it first anyway. Here's the guts, but I can't get to the guts. Here's the little pins that actually match up to these little terminals. I put the voltmeter on these. Hopefully I can do this and get the meter in the picture too, but they need 20 volts. So these connections are live all the time. If I hook the voltmeter to this, if I hook the run timer to this, the timer would run all the time because it's always energized. So what I need to do is find a way to hook it up that it'll only run when the burner itself runs. When the thermostat calls for heat, I need to have it on the same line with the relay, so that when the relay opens, when the relay closes, the timer will start running. So the way I have to do this, I believe, is to take this red wire off here. You can see they also have a jumper on there. This one goes here to here. I think it's for the fan. So we have to take this red one off here, and then put the timer, put the run meter in between, and use it as part of the circuit. And then when the burner goes, the meter will go. Now hopefully these connections will all hold up while I hook the thermostat up. This black wire is connected to this ground wire from the furnace itself. The white one over here is the hot one, and then this one goes into the terminal where this one came out of. So this run meter became part of the circuit. Instead of being attached to two separate terminals, it's just wired in line with that, with the relay in the basement. Now the run meter clicks when it's keeping time. It sounds like a watch, kind of. It's not loud, but you can hear that it's running. So now I have to put the thermostat back on without disturbing that connection down here. I don't want to solder that because this is temporary. So very nicely put this on, and we're on hold. Take it off. Oops. The meter is running. The thermostat called for heat, but something's not right. But the meter's running. So, not sure what's wrong. If I jump those two terminals on the end, it should act like the furnace calling for heat. That one. And this one. And the meter's running again, but the furnace isn't. Why would that be? Okay, people, as I might have mentioned in the first part, I looked on YouTube to find a video on how to do this. And all I could find is, you know, ATVs and lawnmowers and diesel engines and things like that. So I was wondering if this was even possible and why somebody hadn't done the video. So I have tried every combination here, including what my oil man, furnace man suggested, by taking this one and putting the meter in line with this wire. I've tried them across here where there's always 24 volts, and of course when I do that the meter runs but the furnace doesn't, and that's pointless because the meter would run 24/7. So I have tried every combination. The white wire I believe is the hot one, and the furnace man said to use the other one, and that's the one I tried first this morning. And I tried the hot one anyway, and I can get the meter to run, but I can't get the furnace to run at the same time. So the furnace man also suggested that in the basement I could connect to the relay directly on the furnace, but I can't do it with the meter that I have here because it only handles 4 to 40 volts AC or DC. So for the time being, I'm going to label this one a fail. Hey people, had a different furnace man in here. He came to clean the supply company sent him, and he swore that putting this wiring to the device on the back of the primary to the low voltage side is what it needed, because doing it on the thermostat has its own circuitry and it was getting confused. So you can see in the back there the red wire is connected with one wire from the device, and the white wire is connected to the other one. And I forgot to bring the camera down here when I was doing it, but I ran this wire all the way up and across, and then it goes up behind the you know, it goes up into the living room where the wires for the Ethernet go, so it'll be right upstairs. So anyway, it didn't work the way he thought. It does the same thing it did from the thermostat. When the burner is on, the thing doesn't work, and when the burner is off, it does work. So that has like 6 digits, 99,000 hours or something. So the theory is, for the couple of months out of the year that I really need it, I'll just let it count the time when the burner is off. And so if it says 19 for a day, then it ran for 5 and times 0.8 for the gallons per hour, and I'll have my numbers. That would be a lot of gallons. That would be 4 gallons, I think, so that would be a lot. But however many it turns out to be, I'll have the number that I want, and then I don't have to come down here and check it. And then by March I can turn it off, because I know that it only burns a little bit during the day and nothing during the night, because it's on a 4-stage programmable thermostat. So furnace is going to run as soon as I turn the power back on here. So this should be the end of this. Thanks for watching, and I guess we call it kind of a fail, but kind of a win, because it is going to measure what I want. I don't have to send it back, and it was only 15 bucks, and it'll give me the information I want. So I guess it's more of a win than a fail. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and hopefully we'll have a little more fun next time. See ya. Hellfire and brimstone. Lord have mercy.